ano lang, Lou and Nathan, for the next question siguro, no? Because you've, coming from the stories that you have shared, it's very enlightening to see naman na hindi siya laging tawag doon, all happiness nangyayari sa pagka-come out ng isang yung pagka-come out ng mga nasa LGBTQ. Kasi from our last guess, yung sa kanila parang okay lang with the family and all, but I guess we could say na not everything is the same talaga for everyone.
Rainbows and butterflies, you mean?
Yeah, parang ganon. So with that, we would like to know lang, coming from your experience or your perspective, how can an ally of the LGBTQ community better respond kung kami, kunyari, we have some friends or family or mga colleague na mag-come out. Paano kami better makakapag make them comfortable on their decision to come out?
Have an open mind.
Don't ever rush them, even though you have gut feeling na ganun sila. Don't ever rush them na, out ka na, wala namang problema, ganyan. Because it's their identity, not yours. So you have to understand din naman na why are they hiding? Yes, why are they hiding? Why are they in the closet? Di ba yun yung sinasabi ng mga common people?
Lou?
Yes.
You were saying a while ago. No, kinat ka kasi ni Itad ka niya.
Panay na ako. Sus.
Ay naman!
Pero yun, open mind and don't judge someone. Kasi nga, you don't know what they're going through. What difficulties they're going through. Baka hindi lang yung sexuality nila yung pinagdadaanan nila. They might have other problems. So yun. Yun lang naman. Actually, it's a very short answer. So okay na, it's Max.
It's being open-minded and not rushing them or pushing them talaga to come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero I just have a follow-up question that parang paano nyo masasabi or ano yung basehan nyo, paano sabihin sa sarili nyo na itong taong to, I think I feel na I can come out to this person. Like, kung may standards ba kayo or may characteristics ba yung certain na tao na yon? Or kailangan ba super close kayo or I don't know. May ganun ba kayo?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Kasi with my new partner, kailan ko lang ba siya naging close? We only started chatting last December 2020. Tapos ngayon kami na. So I was very comfortable. I don't know. I think it's intuition. Pero I became very comfortable with her. Ang dali niya kausap and she's a good companion. And siguro nga, it's a plus na she doesn't judge. Siguro yung hinahanap ko sa jowa pala. So, ayun. Kaya, no, you don't have to be friends for a very long time.
I like that, yung intuition.
Tao lang din yun. Tao lang din yun if they're very comfortable with it. Ako kasi, like, if you ask me right now, any question, basta hindi siya rated, I will answer you. Ganon.
Basta hindi rated.
And there are some people naman na if you ask them, they're very private and we just have to respect them.
I guess there are talaga those people that you will meet no, na parang ilang months pa lang click talaga kayo. That allows you to share even those darkest secret that you have.
Skeletons sa closet, yeah.
Yeah.
What about
comfortability?
ano naman si Ethan?
Well, so far nasabi na ni Lou. Pero ako kasi when I was ganyan, I have trust issues with people na who to trust, who not to trust. Eh parang inisip ko na looks can be very deceiving. Na who will I open up to? Who will I talk to all my problems and everything without judging me na ganyan pala ako. Yung sinasabi na you're a freak. Parang gano'n. Kasi nowadays, people will say something to you behind your back, and then you don't know who to trust and who not to trust.
Yun lang din
So
yung
yun
mahirap.
lang.
Ikaw
Sorry, can I
nangingilat.
just ask also?
Mm-mm.
Go, Kim.
Hindi.
Go.
So, nag-comment lang naman ako. I mean, siguro din kasi based din sa experience na kumbaga, yung difference in their experience. Nabanggit na rin naman, share na rin ni Ethan yung story niya kanina, how he wasn't comfortable during high school.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya, it's understandable na he would really have, difficulty in trusting and opening up to other people. Unlike with Lou, given her personality naman and her experiences. So, yeah. Go ahead, Hannah.
Kasi, that's, ano ba? Si Ethan kasi and Lou, of course, they're my personal acquaintances. I just want to know, kasi Ethan and I have never, for our viewers and for our viewers and listeners, Ethan and I have never met. I've met him through Lou. So, siguro lang kasi the question kasi ni Zari is that parang it's like a coming out story. But in my case kasi, you're not exactly coming out to me. But at least, how can, or sige, let's just use my example. When you and I got into a call together, what did I do that made you comfortable to express yourself? I think it goes both ways for Lou and Ethan. Not necessarily lang na a coming out story, pero what can the allies or whoever the people around you can make you feel comfortable to be who you are? Parang what would you say na we can do or have done well to make you feel comfortable to express who you are?
Para namang gusto niyong gradean namin kayo. Grabe kayo. Kami nag-teacher.
Ano
Ako ni
yun?
clinical instructor eh. Ako ni clinical instructor. Wait lang.
Ay, grabe.
I-rating scale tayo. Siguro at least
Well,
steps lang. Sige. Go ahead.
Sorry,
Well,
even among our friends. Go ahead, Ethan.
Well, yun nga, di ba, nung na-meet kita nung tayong tatlo ni Lou, maybe because I see some positive aura. Kasi nafe-feel ko yun, yung positive aura to open up, to be an open book about it. Yun, number one, yung aura. Number two is that yung demeanor ng tao na, are you understanding? Are you open-minded? Or sometimes, are you a judgmental person? So parang nakikita din sa mga non-verbal cues. Sa mukha, sa kamay, the way you act, the way
Reaction
you...
na mukha.
Diba? Kitang-kita eh.
Yeah.
Kasi there are some people at work, I don't really want to talk to them kasi napaka-brusque nilang maglakad and everything. Diba? Parang
A guy you will never fall for.
Yeah, a guy that I will never, ever, ever, ever fall for. Because
Dami namang ever
number one,
friends. Forever ba yan?
Noted, Nathan. Noted.
All
Ethan
wood
pala, Nathan. Sino si Nathan? Ethan.
Nagkakaroon na ng identity crisis si Zari para kay Ethan.
so yun,
Ethan, never say never.
And well, never say never na, pero
Sa ano na applicable talaga yung never eh.
yung mga tao na parang ayaw mo silang kausap because the way they act, the way they speak, the way their beliefs, the way they believe, yung inaano nila yung belief ng certain tao. Like for one good example, yung ang tunay na lalaki trope ni Robin Padilla. Di ba on my part, nakakainis yun. Nakakainis yun. Even though I'm not although I am also an ally for the feminist na yung ang tunay na lalaki trope. Parang kasi men can also feel pain. Men can also be anorexic. Men can also have self-care. Hell, may ibang lalaki they can fix their face in 1 hour para lang they will look presentable. So yun lang yung ano ko.
I just have sige, sorry.
Okay.
Just continue.
Sorry. Sige. Sasabihin mo na eh.
Wala akong dadagdag. Sige lang.
Hindi, sige, Lou. If there's something you have to add.
Hindi, wala. Okay na ako sinabi niya, no, Ethan?
Nag-conclude ka na lang.
Best case na.
I concur.
Yun lang, yung follow-up question ko lang doon sa sagot ni Ethan. Niisip ko yung pangalan niya, di ba? Ni Ethan kanina.
Sino ba kasi si Nathan?
Hindi ko rin alam eh. Kung sino si Nathan eh. Hindi, yung sagot ni Ethan kanina na, di ba, sabi niya, don't push someone to wait lang. Pero what if that person is, kunyari yung magka-come out mo na family, friend, or colleague is someone na gusto niya, pero hindi niya talaga magawa kasi natatakot siya. You as the friend, or kami, ano yung pwede namin gawin para matulungan siya in a way na hindi kami yung parang forcibly na inaano siya, kinukulit na sige na kaya
ko
mo
yun actually. Ang weird, pinagadaanan ko yun actually ngayon. I have a friend like that.
Okay. Please answer, Lou.
If it's okay.
If it's okay.
So,
I will agree with you, Lou.
Sana naman yung magsa-secondary siya.
When she told me about it, I was like, how is your family ba? Same din, they're Catholic and very traditional. So, have you ever tested the waters? Like, kahit yung mga movies lang or like, mga reference na something about the LGBT community, ganyan, wala daw. So, how about your siblings? May kapatid kasi siya. Ganun din daw, wala daw siyang alam. I was like, okay. So, okay naman sa akin kung di mo naman sabihin sa kanila. I mean, it's your own time kung kailan mo gusto sabihin sa kanila. Kasi ano ba yun? I had another friend who recommended the movie Fluid. Halos ganun din yung nangyari actually sa amin nung partner ko ngayon. Something similar. And she had to come out. Still in the process of coming out. And hinahayaan ko lang siya. And if she ever decides to, I would support her decision. Whatever her decision may be. You just have to be there for them. Yun lang naman.
To listen and
I agree with you.
You don't have to be active about it. Kahit passive, okay na.
Okay. I agree daw si Ethan.
Ano yun? Agree ka pa rin ba?
Agree ba?
I agree with you.
Okay, bago lang din eh.
Kasi hirap kasi yung tanong yan and I don't have the concept to grasp it eh. Since na ano na.
Kaya pala agree ka kaagad, Vincent.
Sorry.
Nahirapan pala dun sa tanong.
Na-pressure ka ba?
Pressure talaga siya. Question lang din ako in relation dun sa sinabi ni Zai. Kasi, eto madalas ko itong na-observe kapag sa mga office or like any corporate or basta any organization. Minsan, I don't know if you've experienced it personally. Yung may nagfi-fish na parang they're testing the waters if magre-react kayo na pag sabi niya, crush mo ba si ganito? Kasi they cannot
Determine.
They cannot determine kung ano yung preference nyo or they're just parang they're trying to get a reaction from you just to get an indication of what are your preferences. Siguro an example
so,
lang.
So, malaman kung girl boy, bakla tong boy.
Oo. Kasi hindi nila matanong eh. So they
Cowards. Charot.
Sige, meron akong isang example. Merong time na sobrang nagpaikli ako ng buhok. As in, Hanggang dito yung buhok ko. Hindi ko alam kung nakita nilo yung time na yun na sobrang nagkikilig ako
Picture
ng
tayo
hair.
noon na ganun yung hair mo.
When you were working sa along Bonnie?
Di ba parang I had this really, really short hair. Mas shorter pa doon. Parang every month umiklihat yung buhok ko. But parang meron akong time na may nagtanong sa akin na parang they were saying na sino ba talaga yung tunay na mga reyna sa floor daw namin. When you say tunay na mga reyna, that refers to the LGBTQ plus community. So, sino daw ba ang reyna ng mga gays? So, may refer sila. So, niya, dapat may representation din ang lesbians. Tapos sabi nila, sino yung reyna ng mga lesbians? Tapos they pointed at me. But they don't know na I'm straight.
Never.
But they were, because I had like
Because
really
you had
short
short
hair.
hair.
Yeah, tapos I was wearing polo shirt most of the time kasi nakahassle sa akin to dress up. I mean, why do I need to bother? So parang they were saying that, but with no confirmation. They were fishing for confirmation na, kasi they don't know. I don't have to explain myself. So did you have like similar experiences na people fish or like God you na to admit?
Definitely.
How do you deal with those? How do you deal with those kind of instances?
Kasi sa akin pag sinabi mo, crush mo ba si ganyan? Pag sinabi ko hindi, kasi hindi ako ng blush, hindi talaga. Pero pag sinabi ko hindi, pero pamukha na akong kamatis, yun na.
Pero ano yun, kunyari hindi ka nag-out sa kanila, di ba? Parang they don't know you, like, personally. Kaya at a glance, they know na, they would assume na you're straight. But they're fishing for comments. You've encountered those kind of situations.
Oh yes, definitely.
So how do you deal with it? Like, hindi mo siya ka-close, pero nag-fish siya sa'yo ng reaction.
Sungit ako. Pal. Ano ba yun? It was when I first arrived at my current work na, there was this guy na parang, single ka ba? Ganyan, gaganyan siya. Ganyan. Kasi marami daw single sa loob. I was like, sa isip ko, ano naman kung lahat kayo single sa loob? Anong gagawin ko?
Ano naman?
And he's that kind of guy who would stalk your Facebook profile na i-share niya pa sa mga ibang tao. And one time...
Sino yan?
Hindi mo na ata kung naabot.
Kala ko ata.
Nabutan mo siya, nawala lang siya ng pandemic. Parang biglang when he finds a photo na sobrang feminine ko, he would suddenly show it to other people doon sa lounge namin where we eat and all that.
He's disgusting.
Sino ba to? Oh, yeah. So yun. Parang he would ask, babae ka ba? O tibu ka ba? As talagang dinirekta niya, tibu ka ba? Sabihin ko, hindi. I was like, who are you to ask me that? And in that kind of, the way he asked, parang, somehow I felt na parang insulting yung pagkatanong niya. Because there are some people na parang feeling ko na okay naman when they ask me. Tapos when I say, na parang medyo attracted ako sa babae, bigyan nilang sasabihin na sayang naman. And I was like, sayang ka dyan? Swerte nga nila eh. Sayang sa'yo. Ganon. So
you know, Lou, I know that person. He's disgusting. Literally disgusting.
I know.
One time, side story. One time nung meeting tayo, nung wala pang pandemic, we have that one common friend na nandun na siya sa province niya, nakasal na siya, kilala mo na siya.
Yeah, okay.
Kilala mo na siya. Well, syempre,
yes, okay.
She knows she's pretty. She wears, yung sexy dress. And I was like wearing my jacket because it's so damn cold. Alam mo naman, pag payat, pag nilalamig, kailangan ng jacket.
Walang fan.
Kailangan. Yeah, wala.
Walang insulator.
Walang insulator. So yun. And he was like, glancing back at her as like, oy, ganda naman na isa. Sabi ko, would you please, sabi ko, marap ka nga sa board. Kasi nandun yung meeting eh. So, second time, third time, pagkadating ng fourth time, I was like, that's it. I remove my knapsack, I remove my jacket, I place it on her legs. Is she distracting now?
I remember that.
Parang
I remember that.
sabihin, is she distracting now? Irakpan ko na, wala na yung distraction, humarap ka na dun. Kaya, yun nga, I'm also questioning some guys, what is it with you and with you and legs? What is it with you with girls with big boobs? Diba?
Masarap hawakan. Big boob.
Ayan, Ethan, alam mo na.
Pag babae nagsabi ko, okay, ano, pero pag lalaki. Kasi pag lalaki.
Yeah, offensive kasi at times.
Yeah.
That is true.
Pero bravo for Ethan doon sa ginawa niya.
True.
Yeah.
Kasi diba, minsan mas gentleman pa talaga yung mga nasa ano eh.
Oo.
Totoo yun.
Kahit di marunong lumaban yan si Ethan. Naku, nung nag-inuman kami, hindi mainuman, pero kain-inom, gano'n. Parang gusto niya magpupog ng kabilang mesa eh. Tama ba? Pag nag-CR tayo.
Yeah. I remember, I was like,
Ito pa nga nagsabi.
I told the two of you na mag-ingat kayo, may mga matang malikot.
Na hindi ko naman napapansin kasi hindi naman sila maganda.
hindi rumeregister sa radar ni Lou. Wala, lampas.
Well, the
Ikaw
person
yung
being gay.
nag-register eh.
Ride or die pala tong si Ethan.
The person being gay, you know who's the pervert and who is not.
Well, you've mentioned a while ago yung with regards to allies, as we would call them, na support, yung respect lang, and don't push the people from the LGBTQ community or whoever na finding out their identity, yung kung to just respect them. But kasi it's been a long time na rin. Somehow, people or the society rather, nag-open up na rin pa konti-konti. But how, or do you have any advices lang, Lou and Ethan, to those who are still trying to figure out their identity with the struggles that they're going through then? Meron ba kayong pwede sa kanilang ma-advise kung paano nila i-overcome or what they can do to, be comfortable with themselves?
You wanna go first,
It
Ethan?
takes time. Sige. It takes time din naman kasi about, ano ba? It takes time din naman kasi na to know and understand you. Di ba nga sa Maslow's hierarchy of needs, nasa taas yung self-actualization. So it
Yeah.
Nawin lang si Zari.
Relate lang ako kasi may nabanggit na term ng psych.
So it takes time din talaga na to talk about it, to explore it. And maybe sa advice sa akin is that if you are part of the community, try mo na manood ng movies about gay people, trying to explore who they are, what they are. Like, for example, although pinanood ko siya tapos umiyak talaga ako. One good example is Call Me By Your Name by Luca Guadagnino na yung teenage boy, he's trying to find out who he is, what he is, pero nung pumunta yung character ni Armie Hammer, may crush pa siya kay Armie Hammer even though na may girlfriend siya. So parang pinanood ko na rin yung story. So yun nga.
Spoiler alert.
So yun nga. You have to have certain references about it na what am I? What really am I? So it's very good na other shows like Netflix, YouTube na napapalabas na ng mga
Palabas na.
stories about gay people, about how their transformation is, how they cope up with it, and everything. And inaano ko talaga na for the LGBTQI, panoorin nyo talaga is Love Victor. Maganda siya because you're trying to figure out who you are as a person. Yun talaga panoorin yung Love Victor. It's very good talaga.
We'll check it out.
Yun lang.
Thank you for that, Ethan. How about you, Lou?
Well, I agree with Ethan naman. It takes time. Unless at a very young age, you're very certain na you're a lesbian or you're a gay out kaagad. And then good for you na nahanap mo na kaagad yung sexuality mo. But for the rest who are struggling, who have those kinds of families, relatives, yung mga external factors mo sa buhay, you just really have to take the time to get to know yourself. And if you have friends or people who are around you na you think are toxic or isn't good for you, tanggalin mo sila, marami ka pang makikilala sa buhay mo. And you just do you talaga. Kung saan ka komportable.
Thank you. May follow-up question lang ako. I mean, if it's okay lang Ha?
Damihan mo ba?
Hindi, lang. If it's okay lang for you to answer, lang naman to eh. Kasi na-mention din rin ni Ethan kanina yung when you love yourself kasi, it's a huge factor talaga kapag merong support system din, yung validation and assurance from other people. Do you have like parang advice lang din doon for those din na nagsistruggle? Kasi marami pa rin talaga, hindi naman natin marami pa rin talaga na traditional yung thinking nila na dapat ganito lang, dapat ganyan lang yung dapat yung sa society na hindi pa talaga sila
para sa lalaki.
Oo, yung parang ganon na hindi pa rin talaga open yung mind nila sa LGBTQ. Meron ba kayong parang masasabi din for them, like encouragement din for them based lang sa experience niyo din?
You will find your own group in time. You will lose a lot of friends. You will gain a lot din along the way. Teka lang, itatulungan mo muna ako. Nag-iisip ako.
Reinforcement.
Sigit ka muna, Ethan.
Well,
nawala si Ethan.
Ako kasi,
nag-loading pa yung utak ko. Wait.
Ako kasi, when I was in high school, the term normal is not talagang totoo, yung normal. Society is shit. That's number one. Number two, it's true naman eh. There are some rules, there are some regulations that you must do, you mustn't do, you do this, you do that. Ang important lang dun is, wala kang aapakang tao, that's good. Wala kang masasaktan na tao, that's good. Although in your journey in coming out, meron ka talaga masasaktan na tao, but that's okay because that's part of growing up. Yun nga yung growing up na quote sa book ni Benjamin Alirezans na Aristotle and Dantes discovers the secrets of the universe. We used to do the cycle of hurting and healing. So yes, nasabi mo na ganito ka. You'll get hurt, they'll get hurt, but in time you will heal them because you are now free of who you are and you understand what you are, and in time they will understand who you are and what you are, what you love, who you love. Yun lang.
Okay na ako dun.
I thank you.
Yun na rin yung naisip mo.
I agree.
Same thought.
Please.
Copy paste, please.
Duplicate the voice.
Parang ang hirap antayan, lalo na kung nag-cite ng libro, diba?
Oo nga eh. Ang
Oo
hirap
nga.
eh.
May reference.
Ganun talaga kasi kapag bookworm ka, nako, lalo na kapag may friends mo nakahanap ng hugot, ay nako, ang dami dyan. Marami akong libro dyan.
May bibliography si Ethan sa ulo niya.
Nako.
Ang saya naman.
Please drop those book titles, please.
Paglalagay tayo ng a little bit of a subtitle sa final video natin and final cut. So, is there anything else na you, Lou and Ethan, would like to add to everything that we've talked about so far as we wrap up this episode? Anything you would like to say to our viewers and listeners?
Na gusto yung dagdag?
So anything you'd like to add?
Sana pinagdadaanan ko hanggang ngayon sa aking buhay. Matutulong tayo mag-enjoy. And pahalagahan lang natin yung mga tao na sa paligid natin who appreciates us for who we are. And kahit gaano pa tayo ka-weirdo, gaano pa tayo ka-baliw, nandyan pa rin sila. Di ba, Bax?
Yeah.
Parang hindi address si Ethan.
Ethan siya.
Kasing baliw eh. Kasing baliw. Basta.
Hoy, sino mas baliw sa atin? Ikaw, ako.
Trick question ba to? Teka lang. Ako na lang baliw. Natanggapin ko pa na ako malagay sa NCMH eh.
Baka ako kasi Diyos ko, yung mapag-uusapan natin sa kotse, di ba? Diyos ko, tawan-tawa ka na nga sa akin eh. Di ka na nga
Ano na ba makareact? Wala natin ako energy ng friend.
Nagtalo sila sino mas baliw, di ba?
Let's just agree na pareho kayo. Differently. So,
if the viewers are going through a hard time, for sure may light sa dulo ng tunnel na yan. Tiis-tiis lang, tiis ganda, katulad ni Bax. Darating din dyan, and you will have friends. Hindi ka ba tiis ganda? Sorry. Sa viewers lang
ganda
pala.
Lang siya.
Ganda lang siya, sis. Ganon.
How about you, Ethan? Anything you would like to say?
Ako naman is, don't put yourself on the box na this is what you will do to please other people. Please don't do that because you will, at the end of the day, you're not gonna be happy. Sabi ko nga earlier, society is full of shit. Yun talaga yung inaano natin because what matters most is that you are happy and wala kang taong inaapakan o inaagrabyado. That's what's most important because people will pinpoint at you because number one they're insecure because they have something that you have something that they don't have.
Happiness.
And that is
tama ba?
That is love. Yeah, love, happiness, and rainbows.
Yay! And unicorn.